guys, it's been a long time coming. I missed you all. Did you miss me too? There's been so much going on, preparing so much content, something that is going to help you all up your game this new year. So on today's episode for Business Talk with ROIS, I will be shedding a little bit of light on the common errors people make while speaking in public. Now, not just about speaking on the stage, it's about speaking anywhere you are. And just 5 simple ones, and then I hope you'll be able to gain something from it and let me know what you think about it after you're done watching this. Now, these common mistakes are: number one, when people are speaking in public, sometimes they forget that though the message is about the audience, but it's also about you. Why? Because there's what we call the KLT factor. Anybody listening to you needs to know you, needs to like you, and needs to trust you. And if they do not have these 3 factors for you, then anything you say will just be coming through one ear and passing out the other. So when you are sending your message to people, you must always remember that though you're doing some research work about your audience, but you should also make sure the passion you have and what you're talking about is evident in what you are saying. Another mistake people make is they try to become too intellectual when they are speaking in public. What happens is that sometimes it makes you forget what you're talking about. It makes you sound too arrogant. It just looks like you're being so proud about what you're talking about. At that point, you start losing the attention of your audience. So when you are speaking to people, try not to appear too intellectual, too proud, too know-it-all, so that people can be more receptive to you. Another thing that people do, another mistake, is that they sometimes forget that you must create a rapport between yourself and your listeners when you are speaking in public. It's not impossible to create this rapport. It's always good when you are having an opportunity to speak with people to understand what your audience is all about. The demographics of your audience. Are you speaking to more men than women? Are you speaking to more women than men? Are you speaking to youth? Are you speaking to elderly people? Their culture and everything, tribe, whatever it is that makes them tick, you need to understand. So at this point, you need to now understand them, then create a rapport. It makes it easier for them to connect with you when you are speaking. Another mistake people have is they put in too much facts and figures. You see, when you're speaking with people, you have to understand the basics, how to communicate with them in such a way that you are clear, you are concise, and it's very easy for them to understand what you are saying. Do you know it's possible to be speaking English to people, and then when you are explaining to them in simple English, they still do not understand what you're trying to say? So you must be clear, there must be clarity. You shouldn't be too vague or ambiguous when you're explaining details to people. And then another mistake people make is always add a bit of humor. I didn't say jokes because some people are terrible at cracking jokes. So always make sure there's some sort of humor when you are speaking in public to people. It could be at the beginning of your speech, it could be at the end of your speech, it could be at the middle, but you always have to ensure you say something that is a bit funny or humorous related to the topic of what you're talking about, so that you do not easily get out of the topic or off topic and then get people irritated at what you're talking about. So I hope that these few points help you to become a more compact and confident speaker. If you have any questions, don't forget to drop it at the comment section, and subscribe, comment, and see you next episode.